shift is coming, and when it comes, we're gonna stuff these losers in the lockers on the internet, okay?
You were a fat kid in high school. I saw the photos. We all saw the photos. Can we stop this LARP like you were one of the cool jocks? It's embarrassing, man. I was a goof boy in high school too. I was playing Magic the Gathering. I was in computer class. Like, what is this? What is this stolen valor?
Apparently, Hasan Piker and his flunkies have been going after Asmongold, accusing him of viewbotting. And he responded.
How's Connor doing on Twitch? Let's see how he's doing. He has 500 viewers. So you basically just been playing Deadlock. The government is trying to kill me? Huh. So he just goes live and plays Fortnite and Deadlock to 300 viewers? And you got 7 followers? Well, I mean, I could say it could be worse, but I don't know if it could be. It's not, this definitely isn't good, man. It's not good at all. I don't even, look at it. Hasan doesn't even follow him. He doesn't even follow Connor. It says famous followers. Look at this. Bro, you're out there going to bat for him. He's not even following you, man. Like, how's this going on? Now I feel bad. I don't. This is just the way it is. Just viewbot him for 10 more followers. I don't know. Ho's mad. I guess so. And so Connor, I mean, this is not a good graph for him to have, right? I mean, he's not doing very well. You know, this is actually, it looks like this is his lowest month he's ever had in 7 years. Do you really think he's attacking you? Why do you really think he's attacking you so much? He's trying to bring attention to himself. Well, he's getting it. I hope he's happy. Yeah, he's definitely happy. I've been one of the most successful streamers on the platform for 8 years. I have probably a longer run in the top 5 top streamers for viewership in the last 10 years than almost anybody else. I have maintained this position for years and years and years. And do you want to know the reason why? It's because at 12:59 today, I decided I wasn't going to stream. And at 1 o'clock, a minute later, I was driving to the store and I was getting ready to go live again. That's the reason why. It's because I'm consistent. I'm dedicated. I focus on I try to be entertaining. I try, right? Yeah, you know, it decides how you're going to look at it, but I try to be. And so I always do this.
I'm going to be honest. From what I've seen of live streamers or content creators, Asmongold has one of the most genuine fan bases I've seen on the internet. Like, if I had to, not really model myself, but I guess go in a certain route and trajectory when it comes to building your audience and fan base, I would never do the Hasan. The Hasan Piker way is probably the worst. I would never do that. Right? No way, shape, or form I would build a fan base the same way Hasan and his flunkies or orbiters are trying to do. Asmongold is just being genuine. He's being himself. He's not doing anything crazy, right, to try to get clout. He's just streaming from his house. That's gangster. That's real as hell. And that's why his audience really rocks with him, because they know that when they go to his stream, they're going to get something genuine. They're going to get something real, right? Other people or other streamers, they're not doing that. And that's why people like Hasan are trying to go after Asmongold and trying to call him out his name and accuse him of viewbotting and all his bull crap. Is because he's jealous and he's envious. He stopped doing his, I guess, extreme left grift. His viewers are going to go to 0. That is over exaggeration, of course, because he has an audience. But I do believe that he has to grift to even go near staying afloat. Where Asmongold doesn't have to do that. He could just be himself.
So it went from 29,000, 24,000 to 18,000 to 19,000. So are you telling me the same thing that happened to me happened to him? Can you believe that? They rolled out different changes. It would affect different streamers on different days. That would reduce viewership for different reasons. And the funniest thing about me viewbotting, right? This is the other thing too.
Basically, a few weeks ago, we posted a clip showcasing Hasan's decline with a lot of people unfollowing his channel. Right after the clip, something changed.
And it's just all negatives. Every single one is a massive negative. You're losing massive amounts of followers the entire month. Now we're going from now you're just barely getting them. And now, wow, 4,000, 5,000, 8,000. Wow. He's being follow-botted for sure. This is undeniable.
Twitch knows Asmongold's audience, routinely harassing other content creators, much smaller content creators in general, maybe even driving them off the platform.
Well, I mean, if somebody says something rude to me, aren't I allowed to respond to that? Hasan says Asmongold's career is almost over. Today is the most popular that Israel will be. Am I Israel or am I a Nazi?
Tide shift is coming, and when it comes, we're going to stuff these losers in the lockers on the internet, okay?
You were a fat kid in high school. I saw the photos. We all saw the photos. Can we stop this LARP like you were one of the cool jocks? It's embarrassing, man. I was a goofboy in high school too. I was playing Magic the Gathering. I was in computer class. Like, what is this? What is this stolen valor?
We're going to stuff these losers in the lockers on the internet, okay?
The only reason Hasan didn't get stuffed into the locker in high school is because he wouldn't have fit. I'm going to say one thing is that I've never seen a person so openly and outwardly insecure about their own position than Hasan. I've never seen this in any streamer in my entire life. It's just shocking to me to see it.
Nobody, and I mean nobody, that ever went to school with Hasan thought, you know what? That's a tough guy. Ain't never happened. He never had the demeanor. Now they looked at him and was like, that's Chubsy Wubsy right there. That boy is husky right there. That's a plus size model right there. You saw the picture of him like riding the horse, bro. The horse was like struggling for dear life. It was fighting. It was like, if you don't get off of me. That's how the horse was. It was struggling to walk. But fam, yeah, Hasan's not tough. Come on, stop that. And take it from someone, and I ain't bragging, but who was tougher when they was young. Never shoved nobody in no lockers though. My school didn't really have lockers. We couldn't afford lockers, but I wouldn't have done it. Why would I do that for? That sounds crazy. And is not really a badge of honor. As it says, stolen valor. Yeah, it's not really a badge of honor to have been like a high school bully of any sort. But apparently Hasan, he thinks that that's what's up. He thinks that, hey man, if I, take him back to school and try to shove him in the locker, give him a swirly, giving swirlies, nigga, to try to get people to vote the way you want to vote. I don't even vote. And Hasan and people like him are one of the many reasons why I don't have a side. Man, I'm trying to force people to be on your side and you gotta vote for this person and do things like this. I've heard Hasan say so many things like that, especially towards black people. You black, why are you doing this? You shouldn't do this, you black. What the hell is that supposed to even mean? Right? So I just think that it goes way too far. You ain't shoving a damn person in a locker, especially not Frogan. I don't think she would even get up in there. Now, storage room, maybe, and that's if you butter the sides. You gotta put some butter on the side on the walls so she could slide in there easier. Well, we going front like Frogan don't do 3 seats when she go to the airport. I'm just saying. And if that's what she wants to do, in order 3 seats, that is her choice.
And I think also the world has changed, and so have I. I think that that's also a big factor. Like, as time has gone on, like, I've considered, especially if politics keeps going, I was thinking about this a couple of days ago, is that if things keep going this deranged, because I feel like in a lot of these cases, you're not even having conversations. There's no purpose to, there's no purpose to doing any of this, because you're not accomplishing anything by making videos about different current events whenever the only people that will watch them are people that already agree with them, and you're not really reaching anybody. You're not putting any information out there. You're not changing anybody's opinion. You're not making anybody see a different point of view. It's just you're basically preaching to the choir over and over and over. It's a circle jerk, basically. And I did think to myself, I was like, maybe I should just quit doing this, because people have totally lost reality. They're totally in another world. Everybody is retarded now. And not only are they retarded, but they're intentionally retarded. And so I did think about cutting it down a lot, because it's just like, what's the point doing it when everybody lies? You're talking to a wall. You're going to tell somebody that 2 + 2 is 4. They're going to say, no, it's 7. And there's never going to be a point where they listen to you. They're not going to understand it. They're not going to engage in good faith. Yeah, I don't know. But I have thought about that. I'll make a decision about that over this year, right? If it's worth doing or not. Because it's just that it's just so disappointing to me that so many people can be so stupid. It is. It's so disappointing. And I think the reason why is because everybody can vote. If you want me to be honest, I think if everybody couldn't vote, we wouldn't have any of these problems. But now that they can, things are retarded.
Yeah, I get what he's saying. I do think that you should talk about whatever the heck you want to talk about, and also whatever your audience wants to speak about. I think that's a very important thing in my personal opinion. But if you don't feel comfortable anymore and you feel like there's a lot of idiots out here in these streets, yes. But there's more so people that's more like me who don't have a side that want to hear people call out idiots and just dumb things on the internet, right? And Asmongold fits right into there, right? I never really seen him as super political, right? It's just that I guess because Hasan is super duper on the left and because Asmon has common sense, if they go against each other, people just will assume that Asmon is more so like super on the right, conservative, Republican. And I don't think that's the case. If you're an Asmongold fan, let me know in the comment section what you think or what you believe. But I never really got that vibe, right? I more so got somebody that was just willing to call out bull crap. Maybe that's just me. Tell me what you think.